Let's go watch it in 2D. No, let's go watch it in 3D. But if we watch it in 3D, then is it worth the cost?
Hello, hello, hello. This is Adolf Vega, and with me is
Jake Jarvis.
And today we're going over April 2019 3D releases. So we start off with Shazam coming April 5th, 2019. Are you excited for Shazam?
Oh, very much so.
I think there's a really good buzz around this, and I'm excited for it. This sounds like a perfect thing for DC to do. I think I'm excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Missing Link that comes out on April 12th. What are your thoughts on this movie?
Some of the character designs kind of freak me out, especially the nose on Missing Link. To me, it looks like something, if you pull it, well, it's like a plug and the water will run out of a bathtub or something, or a sink. But I really like Leica movies, so I'm looking forward to it. The trailers look absolutely hysterical, so I'm on board.
And it has the great Hugh Jackman, and you can't really tell it's him, which is a great voice acting when you could, change things up. And the final 3D movie of April is Avengers Endgame, which we're both super excited for.
Yeah, waiting for tickets on that one.
It should be any minute now, I think, and I'm excited for us. It's one of those things that's like I'm also scared because how high expectations, it can't be higher than this.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost kind of feel like this could be like the end of the MCU if they planned it well enough,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like I wouldn't be mad, because it looks so good, it looks so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for 3D movies.
Yeah.
But do we need more?
We always need more 3D.
So let's go on to 3DS games. A whole lot of nothing. Which it is what it is for 3DS.
Yeah.
3DS is slowly dying, and it's sad. It's a sad, it's a great little console. So let's move on to 3D Blu-rays. You want to guess what's coming out this month?
In the U.S., it's slim pickings. It's probably with Warner Brothers releases.
Yep, we got nothing for the U.S. Nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Bumblebee is coming out, but it's not in 3D for some reason.
Oh, so nobody's picked it up in 3D in the world?
I guess not. Maybe it'll come out later somewhere else.
I know. I guess it's going to join Fernando, Trolls, Astro Boy.
You like the 3D in that?
That's a pity. Yeah, I would have picked it up. I would have jumped through all the hoops and grabbed me a copy.
Now, there is one notable UK release coming out on April 22nd. This is Mortal Engines. We both watched this movie, and we both basically forgot about this movie existing because it's so forgettable, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think it's god-awful. I think it's just meh.
Yeah, exactly.
It's visually awesome.
Mm-hmm. It just needed leads that had more charisma.
This would definitely be something you want to watch, in the biggest, if you have a huge 50-inch screen. So, it could be all right. If, it's one of those things that definitely would want to recommend renting it before you buy this Blu-ray, because your mileage may vary. Some people may really like this movie. Who knows? Maybe this Blu-ray will have a ton of special features, but you have to import it from the UK, so that's something to really think about.
Yeah, so that means it's gonna be expensive.
So definitely watch this before you buy it, but it may have some good special features. I imagine the special features should be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely very strong special effects and visual design. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think he gave it a 5. Is that right?
Yeah, and I don't. It's been out a little while, but Venom got a 3D release in Germany for those that care.
Yeah, it's always hard. The 3D Blu-rays are always, you got to import them or you got to buy them right away because you never know.
Mm-hmm. Especially Hong Kong movies, they tend to be, if they get a 3D release, it's a limited release, and sometimes they sell out pretty quick.
So yeah, that's basically the 3D releases for April. Oh wait, there's one more thing. So when we originally recorded this podcast, we forgot about Nintendo Labo VR kit. It comes out April 12th, and you need a Nintendo Switch system, and you buy the Labo kit, which Labo is this kind of cardboard setup where you build a object. It's like an engineering for kids kind of thing with cardboard, and you build it, and it's DIY stuff. Anyway, so this Labo thing that Nintendo introduced, and I think it's actually worth noting. So going to go ahead and add it in. And the one problem with the Labo is that, it looks really, really kiddie. And of course, VR, it's going to be really hard on Nintendo Switch because you're going to have to use the screen, which is a 720 screen, but you have to split that up to two eyes, to get the virtual reality 3D effect. So two eyeballs having 360, and that's kind of a really low resolution. It looks fun, there's one silly thing with like an elephant and like your head is in the butt of the elephant, and there's another one where like it's a bird and like you're flapping to fly, and one there's like a frog where you're jumping. It's all kind of silly kitty stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and edit in a little bit from Jake talking about this on the 3D Show 78. So we're going to edit that in right here so that way you get a little bit of Jake's thoughts on Labo VR Kit.
Sounds like they're marketing this to really little kids. The Twain would be totally bored by this. Heck, a Twain would probably notice the resolution difference more than even people our age and older because they've grown up with high def. I mean,
I never bought any of these Labo kits before because I'm not in the age for that. And, I find it interesting as like engineering and the science behind it that the technology actually works. It's just, not something for me, but I'm kind of curious about getting this.
yeah, it does sound interesting. Not enough for me to go through the hassle of trying to invest in a Nintendo system, but it sounds like something to keep an eye out on and see where it goes.
Obviously, I think we're both going to agree that Avengers Endgame is the number one most exciting movie for this month.
And are we going to relinquish and say that that's when summer starts, or are we going to still have dig our heels in the sand and go, no, that's not a summer movie because it came out too early?
It's hard. My heart is like, no, it is not summer. It's spring. I mean, the summer will start after that, and May, I think, is starting to be summer, but we'll get to May when we get to May.
Yeah.
All right. Have any last thoughts on this? Obviously we have not seen any of these movies, so we're just giving our basic impressions. Any other thoughts you want to say?
Nope. Just waiting on a few Golden Age goodies that have been announced for 3D Blu-ray, seeing how those, whether those get released or not, and waiting for Shazam, then waiting for Endgame, and then some stuff in between.
Missing Link might be a good Dark Horse animated movie this year, so I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss it. I have a soft spot for Leica. Give me a shot.
All right, I guess that's it for us. Bye.
Bye.
All right, before this podcast ends, I want to give a thank you to my patrons. Right now, we have one patron, which is David from Spain, and I want to thank you for your financial support. All right, so that's going to be it for this podcast.
We now have a Patreon, and the link is in the description. Thanks for watching.
And we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, a little bit everywhere. Just look for us, 3D or 2D. And of course, review us on iTunes. And if you want to write us a letter, our email address is email3dortwo d@gmail.com. So that's going to be it. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, everyone.